You guys want to know how I make my lips look bigger and take it from this to this. So I'll show you how I do it in a few simple, easy steps. So if you're ready, let's begin. The first step is to prep your lips. I'm going to start with exfoliating my lips. You've usually seen me use a lip scrub of some kind, but today I'm going to be using a toothbrush. You can use any toothbrush, just wet it with some water and just lightly massage your lips with it, just like brushing your teeth, but you're doing it on your lips. As you can see, the lips is already looking a tad bit bigger than what it was before. Now let's go ahead and moisturize it, and for that I'm going to be using a lip balm. This is from Ofra. You can use any lip balm that you have. You can also use a lip oil, lip serum, or you can also just use coconut oil or Vaseline. The next step is to contour, to add those shadows and give a nice dimension to your lips. And for that, I'm going to be using a matte bronzer from Milani. Using this flat shader brush from Colourpop, I'm going to very lightly shade under my lips. You can use any flat brush that you have. And as you can see, it's created a shadow there and it's created a nice dimension, giving my lower lip a thicker appearance. I also like to use a tad bit on the sides of my lips as well. And now it's time to apply the lipstick, and I'm going to be doing it in two steps. With the lip liner to draw the border, and then the lipstick to fill in my lips. And I always make sure to grab a lip pencil that's at least 2 shades deeper than my lipstick. And I'm only going to overdraw my lips on the topmost point of my upper lip and the lowermost point of my lower lip. And then I'm going to join it to my natural lines on the sides. Let's start with a Cupid's bow. As you can see, I'm clearly overdrawing above my natural lip. And then I'm going to join it to my natural lines on the sides. And then I'm going to go over it a couple more times just to make that line thicker. And I'm just going to make sure it's well defined on both the sides. I'm going to do the same with my lower lip. I'm going to overdraw at the lowermost point and join it to my natural lines on the sides. As you can see, my lips are looking way bigger than when I started. Next, I like to diffuse this border towards the lip using a flat shader brush, because when I apply the liquid lipstick, I like that seamless blend. Now to fill in my lips, I'm using a liquid lipstick by Ofra in the shade Story. You can use a liquid lip, you can use a bullet lip, or you can just use a lip pencil to fill in your lip. That's totally optional. I've used all the three and I've done the same thing and they all look good. An important tip here is try to stick with matte lipsticks when you overdraw, because using any kind of gloss or any shine will emphasize the borders, which you clearly don't want to do when you're overdrawing. Otherwise, people will know that you've overdrawn your lips. I use the same flat shader brush to blend in the lipstick with the lip liner so it looks seamless. Another tip to get that big pout is to add a tiny amount of shine or gloss right in the center of your lip. But remember to keep it within the borders. If it gets on the borders, it's going to emphasize that as well, clearly indicating that you've overdrawn your lips. So keep it within the borders and right in the center of your lips. The final step that I like to follow is to take some concealer and clean up on the sides of the lips. And that's pretty much it. Let's look at the before one more time. And here is the